best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
As you can see, Chef Curtis Stone is live in studio with us. This is so exciting. He's brought along a huge today's special that thousands of you have already picked up, but if you haven't gotten yours yet, first off, you've already missed out on a couple colors, but we've got more for you, and we'll give you all of the details. But I wanted to show, Chef, an item that we've got coming up closer to the end of the show, something that I think everybody is gonna need.
Oh, look, it's my immersion blender. I can't help but to play with it. Let's see it. So look at, this is what's so cool about it. You twist it and you move on to your next attachment. So when you want to use your whisk attachment, you're whisking cream, making vinaigrettes and dressings in no time. Here's the best part though. Look at this. For the first time ever, you get a double beater, so you don't need to use your stand mixers anymore.
Great.
This comes with it. By the way, let me show you how quick this works.
Okay.
I'm going to throw in some roasted onions. I'm throwing in whole roasted tomatoes, a pepper, half a lime. Like the whole ingredients, by the way.
Yeah.
Have you heard of a fire roasted salsa?
Yeah.
Watch how quick and simple I get down, and you can hear that power. That's 300 watts of power, you guys. You can see.
Fast.
By the way,
yeah.
Look at what it does.
I mean, that's so perfect. Just so you know, it's coming up at the end of the hour, but we only have 1,100 of them to go around, so I wouldn't wait. I would definitely go ahead and pick it up. Less than $50. It's our new low price on this, and if you are a nacho lover like I am, could you imagine watching the playoff games today with that?
Oh yeah, and by the way, this is the nachos. This is the Today Special, and have a look at how it just slides out of our pan. I know we're going to get into it.
All right, so you see where we're going with this. We're actually going to jump in and start off with that Today Special. If you haven't had a chance to see it, now is your time from Chef Curtis Stone, and it is that pan that you're going to use from morning to night. Anything and everything that you're cooking, it's our Today Special. So Chef Curtis Stone, of course, you know that he brings us the DuraPan nonstick, but he's done it in cast aluminum. This is that pan. It's called the all-day pan. So you're gonna make breakfast and lunch and dinner and dessert and bake. You're gonna do stovetop, you're gonna do oven. It's beautiful enough to even serve in if you want it to. It's not heavy and weighing you down like cast iron has in the past, but there's a reason we like to cook in cast iron, and it's because it does give that even heat distribution, and it does give you that perfect cook every time. This is today. This is your all-day pan. Comes with the lid, weighs just under 2 pounds without the lid, just about 3 pounds with the lid. And I will tell you, you are getting these beautiful silicone grips for both handles, and that's the first time we've ever done that. All you do is choose your color. This is your all-day pan. I'm showing it to you in cherry. We also have it for you in red, which is always one of the most popular color, which is this red. It's a deeper one. We've got it in turquoise blue. Take a look at the classic blue. This one is called stone gray. And then we also have black, and we have white. These are your choices today, or I should say your choices now, because we sold out of some others, and we'll let you know which one is gonna be the next color to go. As a matter of fact, white is gonna be the next one to go. We only have about 550 of these left in white, and then we say goodbye to white for the rest of today's special. Please don't miss out. Over 13,000 of these have already been sold today, and for not only less than $60, you also have flex pay, which makes it less than $12 to get home. And let me just share with you real quick. You have, when you spend $75 or more, you get free shipping on everything that you buy all day, no matter what it is. So I don't want you to miss out. Get the Today Special, and then you're gonna see throughout this hour some other pieces you're gonna wanna pick up, like that immersion blender. But Chef, let's dive right on into it.
Well, what a day, guys. We are already on track for a complete sellout.
Yeah.
So So while we'll tell you which colours will be next to go, just know today they're all going to go, okay? We've also, talking about going to go, I'm down to less than 1,000 of my utensil set. It's a turner, it's a spoon, and it's this incredible little tasting spoon. You're going to be seeing me use them all hour long, but have a look. You see how I've put these little notches in them, Tamara?
Yes.
So they literally will sit on your pan, so it sort of works a little bit as a spoon rest, if you like. Here's what we love about DuraPan. You guys, nothing sticks to it. You see, whether it's my steaks, whether it's the egg, I've just put these eggs in, by the way, no oil or butter, so we'll let those set and come back to it. I just want to take a moment to talk about the beautiful pan that we've developed, because it really is just that showstopper pan that when you will leave this on your kitchen counter all the time. That's why we designed it. I'll talk through a few of the features for you. For 59 bucks, you're taking this home. By the way, the silicone handles are coming home with you. That's not an additional purchase. That's normally a $20 purchase alone. This is the first time we've ever done that stick handle, silicone handle, right? So that drops the price immediately to like $39. Now, on the interior, we've given you this little saddle handle, so it fits perfectly in your hand.
Love it.
You'll see we've given you the non-stick lid as well as the non-stick base. So now even the lid is super easy to clean. 5 layers in every single piece of DuraPan we give you. You can see these little braising dots. This will keep your food beautiful and moist. So when you're braising and slow cooking, the condensation gets on that braising dot, drips back onto your food. So you're basically showering it. So while you're not needing to cook in oils and fats, because you don't need to with the DuraPan, you're not losing any of that delicious moisture. Can you cook in high temperatures? Yes, of course you can. You can cook steaks. I'm even deep frying just to prove a point over here. And these are my colossal shrimp. We sold them earlier on. They went great. You can see how perfectly... They're those gorgeous, so you can get them on hsn.com, you guys, if you want to go check that out. But you can see also another item that we have for you, because don't forget, if you spend $75 today, it's free shipping and handling.
On everything that you pick up.
So, by the way, if you add the utensils, if you add the trivet, if you add my little cloches to your purchase today, by the way, the trivet will mean that you can, look, I'm deep frying on my trivet.
Straight from the stovetop.
That's right. It's protecting the that incredible kitchen counter, because of course you don't want to damage those colossal shrimp are so delicious, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
So good. Okay, let's have a look at our steaks.
And just so you know, I know a lot of you, I hate to dive in, but a lot of you are calling in already. You can use hsn.com. You can use the QR code that's right there at the front. If you want white, please do not wait till the end of this presentation, because it's going to go. It will go. And the white, it's that beautiful, pristine white as well. You can see just how gorgeous that is. I mean, imagine that sitting on your kitchen counter, by the way. It is that gorgeous, gorgeous white. Now, I spoke to you before about the colour on my steak, and you can see by flipping that over, this is that even heat distribution. And by the way, nothing's sticking, Tamara. That's what we love, whether it's the steaks, whether it's my eggs. I mean, imagine, guys, no oil and butter going into that pan, and that's how my eggs are cooked first thing in the morning. And I know this morning when you woke up, you make that decision. Do I want to do eggs and bacon? Because it splatters everywhere, not in this pan. It normally sticks, not in this pan. When you get it home, you guys, you fall in love. Let's talk you through the animation, because then you get to see how we build the cookware, why it's so strong, why it works so brilliantly well. Okay, we start off with cast aluminum. This is cast, just like cast iron, but we make this out of aluminum because it's lighter weight, it's of course more affordable, and it's a better heat conductor. So it is a win-win-win. Right now, we have 8 of the 10 colours available. We're about to lose the white, that beautiful, pristine white. We give you 5 layers of the DuraPan in the lid and in the cookware. And of course, this is a solid one piece. Why is cast better than forged and more expensive to make than forged? Better quality? Because we can control where the thickness is. So this has a thicker base, a thinner wall or a thinner side. That's important because you get that beautiful heat retention and that gorgeous sear. And then of course, that beautiful heat transfer is important. It gives you the heat fast and it gives you the heat even, and that's what's so important. Now,
Tamara, I'm going to shut up in just a second.
Okay.
But first,
no, you're good.
I need everybody to see this because it's those beautiful meatballs. They are coming up.
Wow.
They're my pork and beef meatballs. But you see what I mean by those braising dots now?
Yes.
See how all that condensation has showered those meatballs perfectly.
Yes.
And they're just so moist. They're not drying out, even the bits that are out on top.
Oh my gosh.
It doesn't just look good, it cooks beautifully as well.
Now you understand why we call it the all-day pan, because you did eggs, that's breakfast. You did shrimp, that could be lunch. You're doing burgers, you're doing steaks, that's dinner. That's, you know, you can even do dessert in here. You can take this to the oven. Yes, you can put this in the oven. And it is that perfect size, whether you're cooking for one or whether you're cooking for the whole household. No problem, pull on over, because there's a lot of cooking going on, and that's what you're gonna do with your all-day pan. I wanna show you, if I can, let me just dip down here real quick, because I wanna get the white one, just so you can see.
While you're doing that, I'm going to show them the beautiful steamer.
Look at how beautiful this is. If you want it in white, and it's the white, you're going to get the white silicone handles for front and back. If you want this one, please do not wait. Okay.
So that's gone this hour.
Yes.
And then I think after that, the stone grey will be the next one. We're already doing that, you guys. I'm so sorry. 2 are gone, 2 are about to go, and that only leaves us with 6. And they're going to be gone by the end of the day as well.
That's right. Okay, so you were talking about the steamer. We've got that available for you too.
We sure do. Now, it's a beautiful, big, deep stainless steel steamer. It works perfectly here. You can see what I'm doing. I've just thrown those veggies in. Now, the lid fits, of course, perfectly in there. And by the way, if I lift this up for you, have a look at how beautiful that is. I don't know if we can go to the side shot of that.
Oh, yeah,
look
at that.
You can see just how wonderful that looks as a whole piece. Now, the steamer, actually, what we've done something slightly different. We've made the bottom actually pop on out, right? so when you want to serve, you can just pop that out. And let me show you how. If you want to stack that up, you can. You can stack those up, by the way. My gorgeous lid rest works so pretty. Like, by the way, buying that lid rest, as well as the TS, means that it's all coming to you for free.
All in free shipping. Which is great. Again, you spend $75 or more, you get free shipping on everything throughout the day that you buy at HSN. So if you're looking at this, you said, you started the year, you say, I want to cook more, I want to eat better, I don't want to have to add all the oils and things that if I don't want those in as calories, this is the way to do it.
By the way, we have 250 of these kinetic thermometers that can be picked up, and that is it. That is almost out the door. 200.
Oh, wow, 200. And then,
we'll tell you when that's gone, but that tells you the internal temperature of the steak, right? Doesn't need a battery, runs off kinetic energy. Look how my steaks fall out of the pan. Okay, now best part, Tamara, the cleanup is that.
What cleanup?
You wipe it clean, right? If I wanted to get even silly, I'll take my tortillas. I'm going to make quesadillas. I kind of call them inside-out quesadillas, because with the DuraPan, you can throw cheese into the center of that pan. Even though it should melt and then stick, right? Don't forget it's DuraPan. So all I'm going to do is put my tortilla on top, turn it around. Look at that. That melted cheese would rather stick to my tortilla than my pan. So if I wanted to, like, I'll show you what's left in the pan. Virtually nothing, right? A tiny little wipe. I'll do it for you again. Okay. Cheese into a hot pan. This is just to show you that DuraPan won't let anything stick. Even cheese, as you know, melted cheese sticks to virtually anything. It certainly sticks to the tortilla. I just move it around. And because of how we've formulated this, look at that. The cheese sticks to the tortilla. The pan has virtually nothing left in it. What is left, you wipe out, and you have a spotless pan in literally seconds.
So we have easy cooking, easy cleanup, easy use. Any stovetop. You can even take it to the oven. You're getting the silicone handles for the first time. Normally, you would have to buy those separately, but not today. They're coming included. And they match the color of the pan you choose. And these are the kinds of things that allow you, when you go into the kitchen, it just makes cooking less of a chore. It's actually more fun when you know your food's gonna turn out well, and all the money we spend on our ingredients, we want and we need cookware that we can really rely on, and that's what you're seeing right here. When you're using FlexPay, it's $12 for the all-day pan. And Chef, we may have lots of pans that we kind of fumble around with in our kitchen. This is the one that's gonna stay on top of the stove. You're not gonna put it away because you're always gonna use it. So for that reason, choose the color that you want. White is now in the 400s of what we have left to go, okay?
That is crazy. Now, Tamara, I threw my Faroe Island salmon in here. By the way, we're having a whole meat sale. We have steaks back in stock. We have pork ribeyes, those gorgeous meatballs. We're going to do an airing on those before.
Yeah.
Here's my Faroe Island salmon. I'm just letting it glide around the pan. When was the last time you cooked a piece of fish and you weren't scared that it wasn't going to come out right?
Right.
Well, when you've got the right tools, it can. Over here, I've gone ahead and I've thrown my cheeseburgers, by the way. If you want to cook with your little cloche, you may.
Okay.
By the way, they're a set of two, so you can also use one to serve with.
So sweet.
I've got a gorgeous little chocolate pudding there again coming up later in the show.
Okay.
So those beautiful little cloches, they are a set of two. They're less than 25 bucks. Add them to your order. It's all getting delivered to you for free.
And just think about it. You pick up today's special, and anything else you buy, for the most part, once you get to $75, all of those orders are free shipping. So everything in this hour, after you pick up the today's special, you get $15 or more, and then free shipping once you reach $75. I will tell you, I know there are a lot of you calling in, so if you can use hsn.com or use the QR code there on your screen, it is going to take you straight to the page. Choose your color. Let me show you all of them again, and then we're going to go back to the food. So this is cherry. This is that brighter color. And then we've got red, which is the most popular color. We also have turquoise, classic blue. This is stone gray. This is black. And this is going to be one of your last times and chances to get it in white, because white is going and getting close to gone, okay?
Okay, so Tamara, here's what's going on. I've gone ahead and thrown that salmon in here. Now, if you want to pick up on that 3-piece utensil set, you still have an opportunity. I think this will be our last show that we get to show them. The little notch makes it sit perfectly up there. Yeah, I know, we started with 4,000, we're down to 1,000. Same with the steamer, started with 4,000, down to about 800 of those steamers.
Oh my goodness.
Kinetic thermometer almost gone.
Yes.
It's one of those shows. Look at that golden brown that you're getting on everything. Now, if you're not picking up on my utensils, that's okay, because guess what? You can still use your stainless steel utensils.
Wow.
You're not going to scratch this non-stick, and that's what's so cool. Another little thing when we built in the steamer, and have a look at this.
Yes.
That's the lid. That's the lid rest. I lift it up, and guess what? I stick that steamy lid into my lid rest, right?
Right.
Of course, those brazing dots were just helping by bringing that back down. But look at what we've done with the steamer. With a pair of tongs, I can lift up that plate. Okay, I can bring it on over. And now we're using that as a serving plate.
Yes.
Now, what we've done with the top of the steamer here, I actually thought to myself, this could be a great splatter guard. Because you know when you're cooking bacon first thing in the morning?
Yeah.
Now I can throw it over here.
Oh my gosh.
And now it's not splattering all over my kitchen counter, which I just think is fabulous, personally. I'm just like, when you can make your life easier in the kitchen, that's what I'm all about. Don't forget, this is cookware that works on the stove just as well as it does in the oven, and that's where I'm going. I've got lots to show you back here, Tamara. I did a macaroni and cheese.
Oh my goodness.
Now, I've taken the wrong handle covers. Don't worry, we'll send you the right ones.
You'll get the same color match, okay?
I've got, I said macaroni and cheese. What I meant to say was mashed potatoes.
Oh,
now,
wow.
The great thing about having that helper handle is if you're walking from the oven, right, even though the pan's light, right, what did you say, 1 point something pounds?
Yes.
Right, but you'll be able to use 2 hands. Look at that, it's mashed potatoes. Look how it slides out of my pan.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely nothing sticking, right? And watch the cleanup. After baking that mashed potato so it gets all crispy and delicious, and even the sides of the pan, absolutely spotless.
Oh my goodness.
And that's why we just love this cookware so much, because it just works so well.
It is it's the cooking, it's the cleanup, it's the confidence that you get when you're cooking with the right cookware.
Right.
It's the fact that you're not adding extra calories with all that oil just to make things slip, just so that they don't stick, because they're not gonna stick here. It's the durability that you're getting with DuraPan. And just so you know, and I'm gonna go over here real fast, because I want you to understand, this is not that heavy, hard to work with, hard to use cast iron that we grew up with. We liked it because it gave good heating distribution, but we didn't like the weight of it. So you've got cast aluminum and non-stick, everything that we love coming together. Without the lid, it's less than 2 pounds. With the lid, you only add about 1 more pound, and that's it. If this were cast iron, my hand would be down here, it would be super heavy, and my muscles would be bulging. No worries about that, all right? You're getting these silicone handles color matched to whichever color you order, and you're getting it today on FlexPay for $12. Please do not miss out. If you want free shipping, then once you reach $75 or more, you get free shipping on everything that you're picking up.
What
now
a
we're
deal
down
that
into
is.
the...
I'm blown away by that. Like, the free shipping element is so cool. And by the way, it basically means that anything else that you purchase from my collection today, whether it be a trivet, those cloches, the utensils, of course. Look at these cheeseburgers, right?
Oh, wow,
now,
that is so perfect.
cheeseburgers, you saw how much cheese I dumped on them, plenty. Stainless steel utensils, not bothering my pan.
Okay.
But the cool part here, Tamra, is normally when you cook cheeseburgers, the cleanup is quite intense. You're scrubbing or you're soaking. Well, guess what? With the DuraPan, you are simply wiping it clean. Can it go in the dishwasher? Yeah, of course it can. All my cookware and bakeware can.
Yeah.
But look at that. Spotless in no time.
And you don't even, and then you're ready to cook again.
That's
you
right.
know, if you needed to put more burgers on, or if you're cooking something else, it's ready to go again. Just so you know, you're seeing this white now into the 300s of what we have left.
Oh my
and
goodness.
that was supposed to be for the whole day.
For the whole
it's
day.
only noon on the East Coast. And some folks on the West Coast just finished breakfast and they're thinking, wait a minute, I'm about to miss out on another color.
Hunter green's gone, white's gone,
cream
the cream
is gone. Yes.
By the way, when you throw the fish in here, and doesn't that just look so pretty?
Oh, I
mean,
love
it is just the prettiest. We've even thought of this. Even the lids here will literally work as a spoon rest, right? So it works so beautifully well. And when you put the skin on branzino with no oil or butter, here's the result. I mean, hallelujah, you guys. When you can cook without oil and butter, especially this time of year, right? Because what we've just gone through the year. Would you pass me that oil, please, Kat? Think about this. You're cooking 1 tablespoon of oil per night. Thank you. 1 tablespoon of oil per night, and this is what it translates to. 21 cups if you're cooking that 1 tablespoon per night over the course of the year.
Wow.
Now, there's 43,000 calories in these bottles, in these 21 cups of oil. I can lose 43,000 calories from my diet. Thank you, Kat. Don't drink it, but just take it away from me.
Yeah.
You know what? You don't need it. You do not need it.
And not to mention that oil is expensive. I'll tell you, you walk into the grocery store, and every time you go, aren't the prices a little bit higher, a little bit higher? And if you're thinking, where can I cut out but still have the food I want, it to taste good, and you're feeding your family, you want to think about the fact that you've got cookware that now doesn't require oil. Let me just share with you too, if you want the white, it's gonna be beautiful the day you get it, but because it's easy to clean, it's gonna stay beautiful.
That's
so if the only thing that was keeping you away was that, uh-oh, what if it gets dirty? No worries there. In addition to getting the lid, the pan, the 2 silicone handles, you're also getting 11 recipes included when you pick this up. So if you're saying, I wanna cook like Chef, well, he's gonna help us out with that. I love it, I love it.
So you're getting all of those recipes. Now look, I've just thrown a hot pan on here and I'm gonna do some scrambled eggs, right? So put whatever you want. No need for any oils or butters. I love that you're showing those recipes. I mean, imagine getting a free recipe book, because that's exactly what everyone's getting.
Right.
I pour a little of the egg in. Now, people have asked and keep sending emails about my utensils, and I'm glad that you're asking. You get the turner, you get the spoon, and you get what I call my tasting spoon, and you can see that little indent there. It's a really nice spoon to taste from. We've put the hole in, so the reason for that is it makes it a more efficient stirrer, right? Because you can actually stir faster. But look how nothing, and when I say nothing, absolutely nothing sticking. We've also contoured this so it fits into the corner of this pan absolutely perfectly. So it is custom built for this piece of cookware. See how that egg, nothing is sticking to the pan, right? And that allows me to know whether it's a scramble or whether it's that perfect omelette. Maybe I'll throw some cheese in here. You can put some herbs if you want herbs. You go ahead and you do that. Okay. You lift up the pan. If you want to just get that cheese to melt ever so quickly, you drop your lid on. While I've got my lid on, by the way, we built in a pour spout. Let me show you that pour spout. It's right there. There's one on either side. And we've also given you a strainer. And on this side, we've given you the gap. So you don't need a colander anymore. This is that pan that literally does it all.
It does.
And here's that perfect omelette, Tamara. You just lift it up, you just push it down, and then you'll just sort of, look, it's just sliding down the bottom there. We're gonna get it to roll for us, just like that. I grab myself a plate. You ready for this?
Yes.
And out she comes.
Oh,
perfection. The perfect omelette every single time. And the best part of all, the dishes are done.
I mean, it couldn't stick if it tried.
Right.
That egg couldn't stick if you paid it because it's non-stick. It's DuraPan and it's easy to use, and you'll see how everything is coming out so beautifully.
Well, look how moist that is. Tamara, that fish, you can see how moist it is. I popped my lid on.
Yes.
Why would you put a lid on crispy skin fish? Because of the braising dots. So all of those braising dots have been dropping that moisture down onto the fish. No oil or butter, but the moistest fish. And look at the crispy skin.
Oh my gosh.
With the lid on. I mean, it is just unbelievable the way this cooks.
Right.
This is the white. There's a couple of hundred of you left that can get that
and then
throughout the country, and then it is gone.
Okay,
so
350 left in white. And just so you know, in case you were wondering, not only is the pan non-stick, the lid is also non-stick. And I say that as the person who does the dishes in my house. I love that it's gonna be so easy to cook no matter what I'm cooking, whether I'm a good cook or not, because that's the thing. Sometimes, you know, when you're not as adept in the kitchen, these kinds of tools just make it easy and it kind of takes the stress away. Let's say you are cooking something that is a little bit more complicated and could be more expensive, like clams. You know, think about your ingredients.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to just put it in any old pan.
Well, I've done some mussels and some chorizo here. You drop that lid on. Again, imagine, you guys, seeing this sitting on your kitchen counter. We literally, as a team, we distributed these to all of our team, and every time I do a conference call with anyone in my team, guess what's sitting behind them on the stovetop? It looks so beautiful, and why not? It works on induction, on electric, on gas, you name it. It goes straight to the oven. In fact, Tamara, I'm going to let you give everyone another color update.
While you go over to the oven. And speaking of how great it looks, it's not bulky. Have you noticed that there are some pans out there that are really big and bulky, and when you're not using them, you have to find a place to store them? This holds a lot of food, but it's not big and bulky, and it's just because of the way that it's been designed. If you're looking at that white, order, do not miss it, because we have 320 of them left in white, and then we say goodbye. We've already sold over 1,200 of them. We brought in about 1,500. That white is almost gone there.
The white is almost gone.
Well, so what is that, bread pudding?
That's a bread pudding. You can see how gorgeous that is. That came out of my white from the oven. I've got my other white here with that beautiful, I mean, look at that crispy skin branzino that you're able to do. Guys, we are busy on the lines. Go to hsn.com. While you're there, I would suggest that you go ahead and try and pick up, or at least have a look at the 3 pages of products that we have. There's literally hundreds of products that we've produced for hsn.com, and a lot of them are available for you right now.
And let me just share with you, because I know sometimes we look at the food, we're just so mesmerized by everything that's coming out, but with over 14,500 of these ordered, and when you're shopping on hsn.com, you type in Chef Curtis Stone, you're gonna see all of the pages and pages of different products. There's the cloches that we've got coming in just a few moments. He's got food. We've got the meatballs coming up a little bit later. We started off the show and you saw the colossal shrimp. So whatever it is you like to eat, or you like to cook, or you like to bake, or you need to solve an issue in the kitchen, check out that page. But just so you know, when you spend $75 or more here at HSN throughout the day, all of those, the shipping costs disappear, and everything we send you is free shipping. So if you're buying the Today's Special, it's $59.95. About $15.05 more of anything else that you buy, it's all coming to you free shipping. And that's just a deal that I don't want you to miss out on. So if you're choosing your Today's Special color, we've got it for you in cherry. Cherry is the brighter. Then we've got the red, and you've seen the chef cooking with red throughout the afternoon. Red is always the most popular, so we try to bring in the most of that. This is turquoise. This is classic blue. This is stone gray, also very popular. We've got black and white. We've got 280 of them left in white, so you will be very likely the last folks who have a chance to get this in white before we say goodbye to it.
Tamara, can I just show you my little party trick?
Yeah.
Because people are asking, is it really lightweight? Watch this. 1 pan.
Oh!
On my pinky.
Oh
2 pans. 3 pans.
Oh my gosh.
I could keep going, but I've only got a long, my pinky's only so long. Let's see if I can fit a 5th one on there. 5 pans on my pinkies, and you can see the gray, the blue, the turk, the red, and that cherry, all 5 pans. So is it heavy? Well, it's not that heavy if I can put 5 of them on a pinky.
Right.
So the idea here is that you're able to pick this cookware up because you're going to fill it full of food. This is an 11-inch, nearly 3-quart pan, right? It's a big piece of cookware.
Yes.
Now, I've got the white happening over here. Look at this. I've thrown sugar in just to show you caramel. Even that doesn't stick to the DuraPan, right? So now if I got myself a stainless steel fork or spoon or something like that, you can see how I can move that sugar around the pan and it literally just beads away, right? Absolutely nothing sticking, right? Now if I was to get a stainless steel spoon, let's see if it beads off my stainless steel spoon. Yeah, not so much. It totally sticks, right?
Right.
So if you were cooking on a stainless steel piece of cookware, this is what you would be dealing with. But of course, with the DuraPan, absolutely nothing.
That tells the story. You see that right there. So how about in 2023, no more soaking pans overnight because something stuck to it?
Right.
How about no more trying to get in the corners and trying to scrub out the corners because things are sticking? I love the way that this is a curved design. So first off, it's not going to stick even if you tried, but there are no corners, so everything's going to be easy to you know, evacuate all of the food that you've got in there. You're getting the lid, the handle, the 2 silicone handles, 11 recipes from Chef, and you're getting it on FlexPay for $12. Please don't miss out.
Look at this, mussels and chorizo, right? Imagine being able, guys, from that little pour spout, just pouring out that gorgeous dinner, giving it a quick wipe, and it's clean. Let me show it to you. You get a towel, you wipe it. Can you put it in the dishwasher? Yes. Will you? No. You just wipe it out. Now, I spoke about heat retention. You could take that one for me, thanks, Kat. Here, have a look. I just put this pan on. Watch how quickly it comes to a boil.
Oh, wow. Wow, it's ready.
Right, and watch how evenly those bubbles form, right? So you can just see how instantly, that's why when I'm talking to you about aluminum being a wonderful heat conductor, it's easier for me to show you than talk about it.
Yes.
I go ahead, I move that around. Now, here's my steamer. This is that beautiful deep steamer. It does have that removable base. I stick that straight over, and yes, I'm steaming over wine. You can do it too, don't worry.
Is that your wine?
That's my wine. That's the Four Stones wine. Now, I'm going to throw some shrimp in here. I'm going to throw some veggies over here as well. You look at the quantity of food that I can pop into this gorgeous steamer. A little bit of Cajun spice.
Okay.
And then my beautiful lid. I've got my blue lid there somewhere, Kat, I think. Thank you. Oh, there it is right there in front of me.
We'll grab that.
Grab it.
Okay.
So the thing is with the steamer, it works so beautifully with the pan, and of course the handles will get hot, right? Because of course you can go into the oven up to 450, and I'd love the right colour. Thanks, Kat. Thank you so much. Here's the helper handle steamer, silicone handle. Here's the stick handle. I picked that up. I mean, look how pretty that is, you guys.
Oh, it's perfect.
I want you to go online right now.
Yes.
Go and here's what I want you to search. Search all day pan.
Okay.
And then search everything pan, right? Because the everything pan's $145. You can't put it in the oven. This, you go straight into the oven up to 450 degrees. You get 2 silicone handles and it's 45 bucks.
I mean...
Now, you might say why. Let me explain.
Okay.
I sell direct, Tamra, to my customers, right? So I don't sell it to a rep group who then sells it to a distributor, who then sells it to a retailer, and there's all these layers of price increase, right? I sell it direct to you. Yeah, could I get more for it? Of course I could if I wanted to, but I want to bring you the joy of cooking. I want you and your family to have that same experience that I know so many of us crave and so many of us just need, because at the end of the day, all the good things happen around the dinner table, don't they?
They really do. They really do. And this is your time. We're close to 15,000 of these ordered. We get excited with a Chef Curtis Stone Today's special. We're extra excited because Chef is with us live in the studio to show us how this works, to show us how easy it is. So whether you are cooking gourmet or whether you are making burgers, you know, it doesn't matter. You can do it in your all-day pan. This is the time to pick it up, where you get non-stick, DuraPan non-stick. This is strong and durable. It's going to last for you. Not only is the pan non-stick, but the lid is non-stick with the brazing dots. You're going to get the silicone handles. We've never done that before. Those are included. You're going to get 11 recipes. Those are included. And on FlexPay, it's $12. Once you reach $75 or more, you get free shipping. Oh, and it's not heavy. It's strong and durable, but not heavy. And that's important as well. If over the years, you used to be stronger and over the years your hands aren't what they used to be, I think you're really going to love it. If you want the white, we've got about 200 left, and then we say goodbye to white, and that's it. And Chef, you went from the oven to the stove. We started off with breakfast.
We did.
I mean, we've done everything.
Let me go back. I've got so much more because you'll also be using this to do your roasts, right? So I've got a roasted pork loin in here, Tamara, which looks absolutely gorgeous. That's going down onto my trivet. I got one more because you can do a whole roast chicken as well.
Yeah.
The things that you will do, the slow cooking, the braising, the stewing, the curries, the stir fries, and of course the grilling. Now you can see I've roasted that beautiful chicken. Unfortunately, we sold out of that little round trivet earlier today. It is a day of sellouts, you guys.
Yes,
so
it is.
Go ahead and get in while you can.
Okay, 799032 is the item number. Please don't miss out on our today's special. If you want white, I'm gonna give you last call on white, okay? This is the last hour you're gonna have a chance to get it. We have fewer than 200 of these remaining in white. Choose your color and enjoy. I wanna share some details on some of the other items that you've seen, like the mini cloches, and you're getting 2 of them today. I think these are great. This is just gonna be a quick look, but you had put that on top of the burgers.
Well, you can actually cook with the cloche, and let me explain it to you. Maybe you wanna melt some cheese. So if you wanted to do like a smothered pork chop or a cheesy pork chop, all you're gonna do is you're gonna drop that cloche straight over. And because it's stainless steel, you can use it on the grill, you can use it inside, and then of course, if you want to, you can also just use it to keep your food warm or have that beautiful presentation where you're like, voila, dinner is served. So it is really just that beautiful set of 2. Again, you guys, I hate to keep saying this, these will sell out before the day is done.
Okay, we only have 650 of them remaining. When we started the hour, we had just over 1,000. Now we have 650. You see where we're going with this, okay? Let's talk about the trivet. This trivet, we should call this the everything trivet as well.
Well, the trivet, do you have one there for me, Kat? Thank you so much. This is the small of the 2, you guys. The big one, you can see I've got 2 pieces of cookware. Two of my today's specials fit in perfectly.
Yes.
The big one is selling like hotcakes.
Yes, it is.
And the small one is extremely limited. I think we have about 1,000 of the small. Now, the great thing about this, Tamara, is yes, you can use it to throw your hot pan straight out of the oven, straight off the stove onto. But I'm going to walk to the back here. Because look at what we've done. We've actually got it right over the sink. So you can just roll this up when you don't want it. Of course, when you want to dry the dishes, you dry the dishes. When you want to rest something on top of that, you can. It's made out of carbon steel, so very, very strong.
Yes.
4.9 stars is its average review, by the way.
And there are over 1,400 reviews on the trivet on HSN.com. You can see stone gray, white, black, red, and turquoise blue are your choices on that trivet. It's 20.5 inches long, 13.5 inches wide, and it is we call it your 2-in-1. Your trivet, your drying rack. Use it and enjoy, okay? We are gonna continue on because now we're hungry. So now we wanna eat. And Chef has brought along the beef and pork meatballs. Oh my goodness. Let me head on over here so I can show you what you're getting. So you're gonna have a chance to get these once or get them on auto ship. I suggest you just get them on auto ship now. You've got either 20 ounces or 40 ounces. I suggest you get the 40 ounce because you're gonna fall in love with these. Now these are already free shipping, but this is gonna be, these are the biggest, juiciest meatballs. Let me just take out 1 pack. So Chef, you made what could take hours to make,
Absolutely.
To do it right. You made it simple.
Well, if I go back to the start of the meatballs, what we did was we started a meatball sub at Gwen, our butcher shop and restaurant, and we had a line down the street. I'm not joking you, so much so, we had to stop serving it at lunchtime because it was totally disrupting our dinner service. Now, here's what we put in. Onion, some Parmesan cheese, some basil, some parsley, some garlic, a tiny bit of panko breadcrumb, and then, of course, it's a mixture of pork and beef, which we have ground. But Tamara, talking about it is one thing, and letting you actually see it is another. So let me go ahead, lift my lid. I've got a lid rest over there. Have a look at these gorgeous, big, generous meatballs coming out of our today's special. Now, we're crazy busy on the phone lines, you guys, so I suggest you go to hsn.com. Wait till you see how juicy and succulent. Look how it falls apart.
Oh my gosh, look at how juicy that is.
I mean, can you believe it? It is so succulent and juicy, and the whole thing about a great meatball is its tenderness. You don't want it to be tough. You want it to sort of fall apart, but you want it to hold its shape until you put your fork into it, if you know what I mean. Like, it's that delicate balance. And if I show you this, look at how juicy and sensational that actually is.
This is so good. When you read reviews on this, you're gonna hear folks say, they taste like my mom used to make, they taste like my grandmom used to make.
If you would like. I mean...
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know why you wouldn't. Think about throwing this into a sub. Isn't that unbelievable?
Oh my gosh, that's so good. Get the meatballs. That is so good, and it literally melts in your mouth. And they're flavorful. You don't have to do anything else. You don't even have to tell anybody that you didn't make them.
Right.
You know, you serve them and you're gonna be known for your meatballs, and you're gonna know it's because of Chef. So this is the thing. We don't have a lot of these left. Whether you're getting the 20 ounce or the 40 ounce count, we only have about 400 of each option. And then we do have them on auto ship so that you're not without it. Now, if you want the auto ship in the 20 ounce, we only have 200 spaces available. And then in the 40 count auto ship, the 40 ounce count, I should say, or the 40 count, excuse me, we have about 250, and that's it. And this is your time. We do have a sale price on them. If you just want to try it out, I know you're gonna love them. Get them home. So whether, Chef, I'm doing them with like a red sauce.
Oh yeah, or in a
like
gravy. So this is like that take on Swedish meatballs, if you will. I actually just serve them like this, in the gravy, straight over the peppers. So they're just roasted peppers, and of course you'll be doing those in your Today Special. Absolutely gorgeous. And Matt, do you have a spoon or something for me to ladle some of that sauce? This is my 6-piece saucepan set. I'll just pour it straight from the saucepan.
Oh wow, look at that.
And Matt, maybe you could work on that for me. Thanks, mate. What I'm going to show you here, though, is, look, when I take this is just the one done in gravy. Now, of course, you can do it in whatever you want, but look at how soft. And, I mean, are you kidding me? Let me show you something.
Okay.
Let me just show you, if I can just show you the moist flavor. You know, the tenderness of these. And please, Tamara, go right in.
Oh, I am diving right in.
I keep these on auto ship. Now, listen, think about this. I'm a butcher and a chef. I own my own butcher shop. I have these on auto ship coming from HSN.
You do?
I swear on my kid's life. I have it on auto ship.
Yes.
And you know why?
Why?
Because then they're just always in my freezer.
Oh, yeah.
So when I'm driving home from work, and I think, oh, I forgot to pick up the steaks for dinner, I'm like, it doesn't matter, I got meatballs.
Yeah.
And the kids love them.
It's always a go-to. It makes dinner time easy. Like Chef, we all have a busy life, and sometimes you didn't take something out. What am I gonna do? I've got the meatballs. I've got 20 of them, or I've got 40 of them. I suggest you get them on auto ship because they really are that good. These are the kind of things that sell out, and it takes us a minute to get them back in.
Sure does, yeah.
So whether
it takes us a minute to make them. They're all handmade.
Yeah, and they're big too. A lot of times we see meatballs, they're like a third of the size that you're seeing right here.
They're also fire roasted. They are fully cooked. So all you're doing is reheating them. By the way, these saucepans are available. They're a 6-pack. So it's 3 lids and 3 saucepans that we have for you. I mean, have a look at what I've got for you right here. I'm going to go ahead and lift out those meatballs. You can serve them over mashed potatoes. You can serve them over a little polenta or some grits. Of course, that little bit of gravy or tomato sauce is just delicious. A little bit of parsley over the top of that is just sensational. I've actually got a little pesto here that'll bring it to life. So you can very, very easily make an unbelievable plate of food. So effortlessly, Tamara. And the flavor is just good.
I know. I didn't want to reach over you, but I just had to get more.
You can push me to the floor to get to these. I don't blame you.
This is so good. I can't even stress. So let me just show you again. You're getting 20 or you're getting 40. You're getting them once or you're getting them on auto ship. They come to you already done, and I like that the way that they're packaged as well. You don't have to like thaw out all of them at the same time.
Well, you can get the 20 or the 40, right? They come to you flash frozen, so in packets of 5, right? And they're just such a beautiful, simple, easy thing to pull from the freezer. Of course, the secret is in the ingredients.
Yes.
Right? We use the highest quality ground beef, ground pork, a little panko, that's for the softness, some garlic for flavor, parsley and basil. We use Parmesan, and of course, onion. Now, could we use a cheaper cheese? Of course we could, but we don't want to. We want to use the best for you, and that's why these taste so unbelievably good.
Okay.
And the flavors, I know what you're going to shut up and cook, Chef, because I don't blame you. It's
I'm
all
looking
right.
for what else can I eat. Everything just looks so good.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, think about the value here. I'm going to give you a scoop of mashed potatoes.
Okay, and it gives us other options for getting food on the table for our family. Sometimes we kind of run out of what, you know, that age-old question, what am I gonna cook for dinner?
Right.
What am I gonna serve today? And this just gives you a quick, delicious option every time.
Every single time. Now, 2 meatballs with a dollop of mashed potatoes. It's a beautiful, generous portion. I tell you what, everybody that has it will just be like, oh my goodness, what a dinner. And it's meatballs. You know, it's very, very simple. They're not those little wimpy ones that some people will say, let's go back in.
Yeah.
Let me get another big one here.
That's right.
Well, they're all the same size, of course. We fire roast them for you, and then we fully cook them. So all that you're doing, and you can see the moisture. Look at how that falls apart, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
And that is what is so special. The moisture is in there. The flavor, of course, is just second to none. Go right ahead.
Do yourself a favor and get these. And I'll tell you, that's hot, but it's good. Oh my gosh, it's good. I was looking at this big piece of bread. I was thinking, wouldn't that be the world's best meatball sub?
By the way.
I don't want you to miss out. Yeah.
Straight out of the oven. I throw them on the grill, and I serve them without a sauce. They're moist enough to carry that. Look at this. These are on my slide-out DuraPan bakeware. Go to hsn.com, guys. We've got so much to show you. But can you imagine being able to just toss a tray of these in the oven? Yeah. Let me get that the right way.
Okay.
Let me get my tongs over here. Because I've got a big old meatball sub, and this is with all of the games that we're all going to be watching, with the big game just around the corner. We all know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh my
Have a look. Imagine doing one of these giant subs. It's an entire baguette, right? People go crazy. They say, oh my goodness, look at what he's done. It's just so impressive. Yeah. But here's the cool part. You come on over, imagine bringing this, and then you slice it up for everybody to share. Right, so you be generous with that beautiful sauce as well. A little bit of mozzarella, a little bit of basil. I mean, the options are endless.
And then with this, it doesn't even matter who wins the game. I mean, you're just happy because
you won the game.
You won the game. Let me share with you, I know a lot of you are calling in. A lot of you are getting them on standard shipping, but if you want them on auto ship, let's say you've already had them, you know how good they are. Please do it now while we've got a great value of them and while we've got them in stock. And just so you know, if you're picking up the meatballs and let's say you already got the Today's Special, you're already into free shipping for everything that you buy today. So really, as you're watching and looking and saying, this is gonna make getting dinner on the table a great snack, what am I gonna put in the kids' lunch that I know they're gonna eat? You put these in and they're gonna, they'll come home and say, Mom, that was the best lunch you've ever made for me. And you can see thanks.
Well, I do them cold for my kids in their lunch with a little bit of ketchup, believe it, and they absolutely love it. Look at the crust that you can get from roasting them. Can you hear that? That's that beautiful crust. And by the way, that char is how they're coming to you. You can see the crust too, right? So it's a different style of serving them. It's very, very moist in the center, very tender. Oh, but you couldn't hear it.
It's just good. You never get tired of this. You just don't. You don't get tired of good food.
We're working right now.
I know.
This is our job. We're so lucky.
This is the best thing. So if you're calling in, good for you. If you haven't yet, you can call us. You can shop on hsn.com. There's a QR code right there, and what I want you to do is open up the camera on your cell phone. Scan that QR code. It's going to take you straight to the page to get the meatballs. And you decide, do I want 20 or 40? You want 40. Do I want them once or auto ship? You want them on auto ship, and we'll send them right out. That's it.
Amazing.
And they are amazing, and they are better than what we say. I want you to be the judge of it, okay? I know that our clock is gone, so you can keep shopping. 085232 is the item number here. Now, you can save $40 on anything that you're buying when you are getting a brand new HSN card. If you don't have one yet and you want it, and all you do is call us or go to hsn.com and apply, and when you're approved, you can take $40 off, excuse me, and we would love love to have you as an HSN card holder. It's really that simple. All right, so we've had the Today's Special. We've had all of the extras. We've had the meatballs. I want to share this with you too, because we're really outfitting your entire kitchen today. Now, this is going to be quick, but Chef has brought along the 8-piece mixing bowl set. You're getting 4 bowls, small, medium, large, and extra large, and each one has their lid. Beautiful colors of turquoise, stone gray, or red. Those are your choices here. We only have about 1,000 of these to go around, but these are beautiful.
Oh, aren't they gorgeous? Now, of course, the lids are watertight, right? So when you put a vinaigrette and you put it into your bag, guess what? It's not going to leak anywhere, right? So that's a really important part. I also love that look and cook lid, so you can look right on through. And by the way, you can write on them in a
like
pen,
a dry erase, yeah.
In a dry erase, and it'll tell you what's in there as well. So you can stack them up like this, and they look wonderful. But here's the cool part. Look at how they nest, right? So they actually all go into each other. So all 4 of your bowls and 4 lids are right here. Nice. So that's the footprint that it's going to take up in your counter. Okay. By the way, if you go to one of those popular food websites, you can find these for double the price. Okay, so if you want to...
If you just want to pay more.
But if you want to pay more,
yeah,
don't shop with us. We bring you deals because we sell it to you direct. Now, these are wonderful, wonderful mixing bowls. I'm going to show you something really cool here. I'm going to throw some nuts and some chocolate. I'm about to make some cookies. Okay. I'm going to use my immersion blender. By the way, the first immersion blender to have a double beater on it, so you don't need your stick blender anymore. Okay. But have a look at how wonderful that bowl is. It just holds up so well, even with that really powerful stick blender going around and around and around in there, right? So you can see how I can just churn on through that, and then of course I can just unclip it, and then I scoop straight out of that bowl. So whether you're using them to cook, whether you're using them to store, I'm actually going to put the cookie batter onto my Dura Bake. So this is the same non-stick that we know and love in my cookware. Yeah. You can now get it in the bakeware. You're going to have to go to hsn.com though, because we don't have time to demonstrate absolutely. I know I talk about a lot, but it's because I want you to see a lot. Even for things like whipping cream. Yeah. By the way, I'll go back to that stick blender. Now I've got the whisk attachment, and look at how I'm able to whisk in this gorgeous bowl. So
this is so good.
It really is just such a wonderful, wonderful tool. And then the best part of all is you're getting all 8 pieces.
That's right.
At this crazy price. Whether you're using it for a picnic or whether you're using it to store in your fridge, it's just a dream.
Mixing, storing, serving, it's up to you. You're getting all 4 of them. Choose the turquoise blue, the stone gray, or the red. Less than $25, and if you pick this set up and you got the Today's Special, you've got free shipping for the whole day. 800-870 is the item number there. Now, I wanted to remind you, speaking of the Today's Special, I wanted to remind you of that all-day pan, that thousands, I've lost track at this point of how many thousand of these we've ordered. You've had a chance to order. Almost 16,000 of these are gone so far today. And we still have half the day to go. But you're getting the DuraPan nonstick cast aluminum pan with the lid, with the 2 silicone handles, and with the 11 recipes, all for less than $60. And if you're getting it on FlexPay, less than $12 to get home. And if you want it in white, I think we have a handful. Okay, 100 left. 100. In white, okay?
Turquoise not far behind it. Guys, just don't sleep on it, because I know we're going to sell out of this entirely today. I'm going to put it down here so you can remind yourself. Yes. Because it's such a wonderful pan.
Okay, we've got time for our immersion blender. 300 watts of power here.
It sure is. Now, we've all seen stick blenders before, but this one's different. Let me get you a close-up here, because I want you to see, that's the turbo. So that's the stick blender attachment. Here's the cool part. You twist it, and it comes off. Next, I'm going to show you the actual whisk. So when you're making your vinaigrettes, your dressings, whisking cream like I just was, you go ahead and you twist it, and you're onto the next one. This is my favorite. It's the double mixer, right? Yes. So you no longer need a stand mixer, because it can all happen right here with that 300 watts of power. All right, let's get cooking, because I've made a tomato soup. I've got whole tin tomatoes in here, by the way. This is the San Marzocco's, which is that beautiful Italian style of tomato. Watch when I go ahead and pour my cream in. You've got two options. You can either start on a light number, so I'm going to start at 1.
Okay.
And you can see how quickly that's already incorporating all of that cream into my beautiful soup here. Now, you can see at the top of my dial, it goes from 1 all the way up. So let me walk you through it. You can hear it.
Ooh,
hear it revving up.
Yes.
And then I've got a second button for those of you impatient like me. That's
turbo.
the turbo, baby. So let's see the button. Can you see that button just there?
Yeah.
Pull out just a little for me. There you go. So that's the second button just there. And that's the turbo for when you want to get the job done quick. All right, when you want to throw this in the dishwasher or take it to the sink, you're of course just going to go ahead and take that little piece. You're not taking the whole body of the...
Right.
Look at that gorgeous tomato
Because if you
soup.
didn't have an immersion blender, how would you do this? You'd have to transfer it to a blender and then transfer it back.
Exactly.
Don't do that. This just makes it easier. It's less than $50. Great sale price today. It's our new low price for the weekend, and you're using it for your soups.
Yep.
You're going to use it for your smoothies.
I'm using it for a smoothie, so I'm throwing a little honey in here. I've got some banana, some strawberry. That was some almond milk that went in.
Okay.
Watch how powerful this is. I mean, you can just hear it just making real quick work of that banana and that strawberry. By the way, if I just go ahead, look at how it will literally, the suction will lift up off the table, right? That is how powerful that actually is. And then in no time at all, you're calling your kids to the table and you're like, guys, I got a nice healthy little start to the day for you. Or you can go ahead and pour it into a glass. Choice is yours. But
so wonderful.
So powerful. That's what we want you to know.
Fewer than 1,000 of them available, just so you know.
Okay, so here's some goat's cheese. We all know how firm goat's cheese is. I add some garlic. I add a little lemon juice. I add a little lemon zest. That really punches up that brightness. And then a ton of fresh herb, right? Now, you think there's no way that can handle it, right? But look, I've got the double beaters, so of course it can. I'm going to start it on low. You go right into the center, and then you just move that around. Look at how quick and simple. Turn up the speed if you want to, and you've just made a beautiful goat's cheese puree, right?
Gosh.
You go ahead, you twist that off, and now I can take my little crostinis, get a little bit of that beautiful goat's cheese. It's got all those lovely flavors. And you just made some hors d'oeuvres in no time at all.
No time. With the double beaters, with the same tool that you used to blend the soup, with the same tool that you'll use to whisk and make whipped cream or eggs or whatever it is. So it's literally that all-in-one. 300 watts of power gives you all the power in your hands. If you don't have one, it just makes life in the kitchen so much easier and less bulky. Because now you don't have to have different appliances to do everything that this can do.
Brownies, cookies. Look, I'm using a cake mix. I just poured that in. Let's get our oil and our water. And then, of course, we need some eggs in there too. Now, normally this takes a minute, doesn't it? But because you've got those double beaters, you ready for this? I'm going straight to turbo. You can see just how quickly it pulls this cake batter together. When I say quickly, I'm talking like 30 seconds.
Right.
It's actually faster than the stand mixer, right? So you go right on through, and you can see you go all the way to the bottom, and that's it. You've done it. You've just made yourself a perfect cake batter in literally 30 seconds without taking your stand mixer out. Now, I've got one more thing that I'm not supposed to show you, but I'm going to. Look at this gorgeous little pan with my little golden kangaroo on the top, you guys. Now, yes, it's a gorgeous little saucepan. You'll use it as a saucepan. I'm going to lift up that golden kangaroo. I'm going to pour my cake batter straight in, because if you do pick up on that pan, you'll also be able to bake your cakes directly in it, and look at how it comes out.
Oh, wow.
Look at that gorgeous cake.
Oh, perfect.
Look at that beautiful browning, by the way. Now, back to our immersion blender.
Okay.
If I want to put the whisk attachment on, I've got some cream in here. You ready for it? Watch how quickly I can bring up the cream.
Oh,
it takes 20 seconds or so.
Yes.
So fast.
Your arm isn't tired of whisking and trying to go as fast as you can, because you've got that turbo, you've got variable speeds, you can start from low to high, you're not splashing all the way around.
That's right.
And look at, and guess what, you're done. And that's the thing, it works in no time. Look at that, right on top of your berries, right on top of your cakes, your desserts. Oh my gosh. So the whisk, the double beaters, the blender attachment itself, you've used it, again, breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, everything for less than $50. If you don't have a tool like this, an immersion blender like this, do yourself a favor in the kitchen because it makes it easy. Use the ingredients you have instead of every time you want whipped cream having to buy store-bought.
Right.
Or every time you want something having to go out and get it. You've got the ingredients, you just needed the right tool. And that's what this is. What do we have here?
I put stem ginger in here, so that's the root of the ginger. I'm making a Chinese chicken salad. So it starts off split. You hit that turbo button, and not only do you pulverize that ginger into something that you can't even see.
Yes.
And you can see the perfect emulsion, of course, that you get. You lift that out, you twist it, you remove that. Of course, you're going to just rinse the part that you need, and you've just made a gorgeous salad with a beautiful salad dressing. You could add some fried, some of our chicken pieces to that. Vanessa, bring us that Today Special one more time. Because we've shown everyone so much, whether it's the beautiful 8-piece bowl set that's about to sell out, the immersion blender that will sell out by the end of the day. But guys, this is what you need to pick up.
This is it, and I'm showing it to you as we're ending the hour. I'm showing it to you in this turquoise blue, but we do have lots of other colors available. By the time you see Chef again at 3 o'clock, we will have lost another color because white will be gone. So pick up your Today Special, get anything else that you've seen in this show, and then you'll have free shipping on everything for the rest of the day. Chef, thank you so much.
So
good to see you.
Nice to see you, everyone.
Chef is back at 3. Definitely. I'll see you again in just a second. We've got Rhonda Shear coming up. Oh, this is so
The HSN deal is a great value that we bring to you every day. Thanks to our long and valued partnerships with the brands you love most, we are able to offer amazing products at great values. Shop the HSN deal with confidence from us to you.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
Discovery days are back at HSN. Grab great deals on items from top brands you love, like cooking essentials from Ninja, KitchenAid, Benefit, and Birkenstock. Plus, special pricing on your favorites from Andrew Lessman and America's favorite inventor, Joy Mangano.